Have you ever walked out of your front door, made sudden eye contact with your next-door neighbor while carrying a giant bag of trash in your pajamas, and instead of saying hello, you both immediately stared at the ground and pretended to be intensely interested in your recycling bins? Or maybe you've stood in a tiny elevator with someone from your building, both of you staring at the rising floor numbers like they were counting down to a rocket launch. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Anna's English channel. I'm your host, Anna, and today we are breaking the ice with a very close, yet sometimes very distant topic: talking to neighbors.
Oh, Anna, you are calling me out again. Just yesterday, I saw my neighbor coming down the driveway, and I actually took a detour behind a hedge just to avoid having to make small talk. Hello to all our wonderful listeners. I'm Leo. And honestly, it's not that I don't like my neighbors. It's just that sometimes my brain freezes. I'm always worried that if I start a conversation, I'll get stuck talking for 30 minutes when I'm just trying to run to the grocery store.
That is a massive concern for so many people, Leo. Neighborly conversations are unique because you see these people every day, but you aren't necessarily close friends. The secret to being a good neighbor in English is mastering the friendly but brief exchange. You want to show that you are warm and polite, but you also want to establish clear boundaries so both of you feel comfortable.
A friendly but brief exchange. That sounds perfect. It takes away the pressure of having a deep, long conversation on a Tuesday morning. I'm ready to learn how to break the silence. How do we start?
Let's start with scenario 1, the casual hallway or driveway encounter. This is when you run into each other briefly. The goal here is just to acknowledge them warmly without stopping for a long chat. I'll walk past you in the imaginary hallway. Let's practice.
Okay, walking down the hall, holding my keys. Oh, hi, Anna. How's it going?
Hi, Leo. Good, thanks. Just heading out to do some quick grocery shopping. How about you?
Same here. Just off to run a few errands. Have a wonderful afternoon.
That was absolutely flawless, Leo. Notice how you used the magic phrase, run a few errands. This is a universal English polite signal that says, I like you, but I have things to do, so I cannot stop and talk right now. It naturally leads to a friendly goodbye, like, have a wonderful afternoon.
Run a few errands. It really does set a polite boundary. Nobody is going to try to hold you hostage in the hallway if they know you have a busy to-do list. But what if I actually want to introduce myself because I just moved in next door?
Ah, the new neighbor introduction. This is so important for building a friendly community. You want to keep it simple. State who you are, which apartment or house you live in, and keep the door open for future friendly chats. Let's try it. I'll be working in my garden, and you walk up to introduce yourself.
Stepping onto the grass. Excuse me, hi there. I don't think we've met yet. I'm Leo. I just moved into apartment 4B next door last weekend.
Oh, welcome to the building, Leo. I'm Anna. It's so nice to meet you. How are you settling in?
Settle in. Oh, that's a great phrase. Settling in means getting used to the new place, right?
Exactly. To settle in means to unpack, organize, and start feeling comfortable in a new home. To respond, you can say, it's going well, thank you. Still surrounded by half-empty boxes, but I'm getting there. If you ever need anything, just let me know.
Still surrounded by boxes, but getting there. That's highly relatable. Okay, what about scenario 3? This is one that actually happens to me quite a lot. A package mix-up. The delivery driver drops my package at my neighbor's door by mistake. How do I ask for it back without sounding like I'm accusing them of stealing?
That is a classic modern neighborhood scenario. The key is to blame the delivery driver, not the neighbor. That keeps the interaction completely stress-free. You can knock on their door and say, "Hi there, I'm so sorry to bother you, but I think the delivery driver left one of my packages at your door by mistake." It's addressed to Leo in 4B. Have you seen it by any chance?
I think the delivery driver left it by mistake. Yes, blaming the driver makes it so polite. It completely removes any awkwardness or defensiveness.
Oh, yes. I was just about to bring that over to you. Here you go, Leo.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let me know if I can ever return the favor.
Return the favor. Oh, Leo, you are a natural at this. To return the favor means to do something helpful for them in the future because they did something helpful for you today. It's the ultimate neighborly phrase.
Thanks, Anna. It actually feels good to have these friendly phrases ready. What about when you need to ask for a small favor, like borrowing a ladder or asking about the trash pickup schedule?
For a small favor, always start by acknowledging their time. You can say, "Hi, sorry to disturb you, but I was wondering if you could help me with a quick question. Do you happen to know what day the recycling gets picked up on our block?"
Do you happen to know? That sounds very soft and polite. It doesn't sound demanding at all.
Exactly. Now, while we relax on our front porch, let's transition into our vocabulary spotlight so our listeners can write down these essential neighborhood connection terms.
I've got my notebook ready. Let's make these 5 neighborly words stick.
Term number 1, run into. R-U-N-I-N-T-O. Run into. This is a phrasal verb that means to meet someone unexpectedly. Example, I ran into my next-door neighbor at the supermarket this morning.
Run into. It doesn't mean a car crash. It just means a pleasant, unexpected meeting.
Term number 2, next door. Next-door. Next door. This describes a person or place located in the house or apartment immediately adjacent to yours. Example, my next-door neighbor is extremely quiet and friendly.
Next door. You can also use it as a noun, like the people next door.
Term number 3, settle in. S-E-T-T-L-E-I-N. Settle in. To become familiar with a new place and feel comfortable and relaxed there. Example, it took us about a month to fully settle in after we moved to the city.
Settle in. Very common when you talk to someone who just moved.
Term number 4, favor. F-A-V-O-R. Favor. A kind or helpful act that you do for someone. Example, could you do me a quick favor and watch my dog for 10 minutes?
Favor. And remember, to return the favor is the best way to say thank you.
Term number 5, run errands. R-U-N-E-R-R-A-N-D-S. Run errands. To take short trips to buy or do things, such as going to the post office, supermarket, or bank. Example, I have to run some errands this afternoon, so I won't be home until late.
Run errands. The ultimate polite excuse to end a conversation nicely.
What a perfect set of vocabulary words, Leo. If you can remember these 5 terms, you'll be able to navigate the halls and walkways of your neighborhood with absolute grace and confidence.
I really do feel much more comfortable now. It turns a potentially awkward encounter into a warm, simple connection.
That is the beauty of neighborly English. You don't have to be best friends with everyone on your block, but a little bit of polite communication goes a long way in making your neighborhood feel like a safe, warm home. Don't forget, if you ever see someone struggling with heavy groceries, a simple, "Do you need a hand with those?" can make their entire day.
Do you need a hand with those? Meaning, Do you need some help? That is a wonderful, kind phrase to keep in our pockets.
It definitely is. Now, before we lock our front doors and close today's show, we want to hear from you, our amazing listeners.
And today's question is, how well do you know your neighbors? Do you prefer to keep to yourself, or do you enjoy having friendly small talk when you run into them on your block?
We are so excited to read your neighborhood stories and community tips. Please leave your answers in the comments section below. It is a wonderful, supportive space to practice your English writing and connect with other learners from all around the world.
Yes! Tell us if you ever had to hide behind a hedge like I did. We read and appreciate every single comment.
And if you enjoyed today's guide to neighboring like a pro, please don't forget to subscribe to Anna's English channel. We are here every single week to help you grow your real-world English skills with confidence, humor, and practical vocabulary.
Give us a like if you learned a new way to break the silence today, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode with us.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. Until next time, be a good neighbor, keep practicing your English, and we'll see you on the next block.
Have a great week, everyone. See you in the next episode.
Goodbye for now from Anna's English channel. Bye-bye.
Bye.